So another platform holder put a video out about the Keith Lee response, and I've seen this before. When it comes to things like this, and then there being, different types of backlashes, including fake reviews and, it being posted and laughed at. And, guys, this is not cool and it's not cute. Okay? It's not cool and it's not cute. And I think that when you are a platform holder, when you are an influencer, especially a large one, then you have a responsibility. And it is not okay to sit up here and laugh at people posting reviews that are not even honest. Regardless of what the business owner did, the people posting the reviews are really doing the same thing that the woman has done. Okay, so for anybody who is not clear on what we're talking about, you see the picture. This is Keith Lee. We're talking about the Keith Lee situation with the lady with the food truck and her son and the other young lady that was involved with the situation. And let me show y'all.
I was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in...
So the guy has made it clear, and I think this is also something that makes it even more messed up. He just stated he's not in the habit of shutting businesses down, but he is clarifying that he does not approve of the way they went about the situation. The mother, the son, that has the food truck, he did not tell them to do what they turned around and did. They did go against what he said. And I'm not sure whether they really do believe that they're correct or they're just trying to justify their janky actions. I mean, the jury is out on that, but either way, it's past us now. You know what I mean? We saw it, we called it, it's over. But Keith Lee has said that he is not in the, he's not in the business of shutting down businesses. Meaning he does not approve of, in turn, you guys wanting to go out your way to shut down a business. Now, of course, if you choose not to patronize the woman, you have that right to, and who would expect you to want to, especially when you're talking about something that's supposed to, because food is not really supposed to be for pleasure. My opinion, it's supposed to be for nourishment. But we all... we all take it in for pleasure, right? We do. Okay, cool. But if it's something that's supposed to sustain your body and sustain life, then you gotta definitely be careful about taking it from a known source of evil. Because I think that woman is evil. Okay, but that's just my opinion. However, you're not different. I just want to we're going to be clear about this thing. All right? Because I've seen y'all do this before. I've spoken about it before. And I'm going to say it every time I see it done. You're dead wrong. Okay? You're dead wrong when you go on the internet and you go up under somebody's business and you post fake reviews because of whatever. Okay, you didn't like the way they talked to your mama. They messing with your friends, man. They got into it with somebody else on social media. Whatever the situation is, if you are not a true customer and you're not posting a true customer related experience that you actually had, then that is a fake review and you are just as dishonest as the person. You are no different. You can't go to church on Sunday and say amen, praise God. A sin is a sin. Ain't no sin no bigger than the other. That's right. You can't judge me. He loved me like he loved all that shit y'all be talking. and then turn around and make excuses for your own bullshit. Okay. All right. Did you hear what I said? Because I said it. And I think it's weird and disturbing for this channel holder to sit up here and post on behalf of what's going on with Keith Lee as if you support the guy's integrity and everything, and then turn around and then show that the guy says he is not in support of shutting down businesses. Although he is saying that they were wrong. But then to proceed to read the comments that people are posting under a business that's not even the woman's business. Listen, y'all, I'm just gonna let this play some.
The situation that she in today. We just ate the food and left a tip. I pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
All right, so that's what Keith Lee said, and he basically said, girl, have the business that you deserve. Have the business that serves you, and it won't be off of my cosign because you ruined it. You was not of integrity, and you just are a mess. Now, there is a person, when you go to Google and you try to type in sweetly seasoned into Google, there is a restaurant that is getting review bombed right now, and people are trying to divert the people and telling them that that is the wrong business. So hold on, let me try.
Imagine being stuck on Ozempic even after it's been recalled. I know because
let me try to pull it up. Okay, so when you type in sweetly seasoned, this is the business that comes up. And so a lot of people immediately after they heard about the situation, they ran to this business to try and basically give it bad reviews so that the business could tank. And so a lot of people had to go under their reviews and give it positive reviews to offset the negative reviews. Business does not suffer from what old girl put out in the app.
Are y'all slow? Remedial? You just don't care. Like this business says seasoned. I mean, I don't think the name is really that good, but it says I didn't think her name was that high. Sweetly seasoned. But this says seasoned street food. Sweetly seasoned and seasoned street food. You didn't even look for the word sweet in there somewhere? So you don't have any type of receipts of transactions to prove that you actually were a customer. Yet you went and posted a review. You do understand that posting a review is for actually being a customer. And this is why I must say something about Unique at Night, because you can, laugh at this, although I disagree with that part. But I would not. Because, if you find it funny, you find it funny. I can get having a dry or dark humor because I can have both. But that should definitely be followed up with the responsibility of making it clear that it is not okay to post a review, especially a negative one, under a business that you have not been a customer of, just to try and harm that business. And you're not saying that. I'm not sure why. I've seen you do this before. I'm not sure why. I think this is a very serious offense. And it shouldn't be made light of like it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. And it's weird, even more so, that you're doing this under the Keith Lee situation, Do you think Keith Lee would approve? Because from what I've seen, I don't think he would. I don't think he would. The guy just sat there. Now, they did all this. Just imagine, y'all. These people did all this really under Keith Lee's name. The Keith Lee effect, they wanted him to come there to review the business so that they could prosper. He came there. He even blessed them with a tip. They was going to be blessed from the fact that he came there. But he also left a tip, and you see how all that turned out into all this drama. So, in turn, it also blessed platforms with content, which the content still would have been content because he went there, but probably not as much of a reach because people outside of Dallas probably wouldn't have cared as much unless you covered where Keith Lee goes or the food reviews or something like that. But so his blessing really reached out further still. And the guy is saying that he is not in favor of intentionally harming others. Basically, in a nutshell, that's pretty much where we're clear across the board that that's what he's saying he stands for. And this girl has posted more than one video in reference to the situation, and immediately following up him making it clear that he does not want to destroy another person's business, she is posting people wanting to intentionally harm such said business while intentionally trying to harm another business by doing something that is fraudulent. And she is laughing, and instead of saying, guys, you're not supposed to do this. If you're not an actual customer, so we know that they're being fraudulent because they're definitely not a customer of seasoned street food. We're not even talking about people who were a customer, let's say after Keith Lee came and they were supposed to get the free food that people keep talking about, and she charged them for it, because people keep saying that the woman was supposed to give out free food. I never heard Keith Lee say that she was supposed to give out free food at any time. I heard him say that the guy can give out free haircuts and the woman can maybe braid some hair. He never said the woman should give out free food. Y'all need to stop adding in stuff. But let's listen to some of these reviews that were posted.
Atmosphere. Now another business is being bombed because of it. So as you see right here, this person gave it 5 stars and they said, wrong people, not from Keith Lee video. And then this one says, this is the wrong company. People, do not give this person a bad review. Read the name of the company to this person whom owns this company. Hopefully all this madness will stop soon. And another person says, y'all, this is not the lady who is greedy. Her name is Sweetly Seasoned. This is one seasoned street food. Please read before you ruin someone else's business. This is not the lady that owns the business, yada, yada. So they had to go and give positive reviews because, as you see, people started to give negative reviews. So they started giving the business one.
What trash? What trash? This just shows what trash this world is. I mean, come on. You gotta have a whole bunch of people. And, you know, I give it honor and thanks to the people who even cared enough to come and advocate for this business. Because nowadays, it's kind of hard to find somebody who would even notice, much less go out their way to come under your business page and advocate for you. Can you imagine the effect that it can have on your business to not have these people come and advocate for you? Who's going to take time out their day to come over on Google and notice that someone has posted a negative review on your business that don't belong to you, and then take their time out, which could be less than 2 minutes, and advocate for you, which costs them absolutely not one penny. People don't even take time out to do that, but they are so quick to go out their way to do something that will harm another person, as you can see.
star, 1 star, 1 star. And then they said the owner is greedy individual who doesn't pay people who help her. The ribs were dry, and they tried to cover it with sauce, thinking I wouldn't notice. Don't come here.
See,
then another person says,
see, and then for her to read this and then laugh and keep going, that's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Nick, did y'all hear the review? She said Keith Lee went there and did a review. Basically, is what she said. The ribs were dry. She covered it up with sauce, thinking I wouldn't notice. First of all, he never said the ribs were dry. He actually said she really didn't need the sauce. It should have been on the side. The ribs were thick, juicy. I don't know if he said juicy, but he said they were great. They didn't need the sauce. So to me, that says not dry. So let's keep it real. I mean, we don't like what the woman did, blase, whatever. But come on. We didn't eat the food. The man ate the food. This was his opinion of the food. You didn't eat the food. You cannot leave a review when you didn't even, much less touch the food. You were not even there to put your ocular on the food. You saw it through a camera. You cannot leave a review of something that you didn't actually experience yourself. That's not how this works.
Star, Keith Lee visited this business and did a review out of the kindness of his heart. He left a hefty donation and asked the owner to let customers eat for free for the rest of the day. She gave out 3 free meals. She was supposed to split generations. They meant her generous tip, but kept it all to herself. She didn't deserve the exposure. Another person, 1 star, 1 star,
See?
1 star, 1 star. The owner of this establishment.
I know, and I get that these people may want others to know about the integrity of the woman, as if this isn't pretty viral, right? Doesn't mean there's billions and billions of people on this planet, right? And they're not going to have access to all this stuff. So it's a possibility that people might patron her and never know about it. And a lot of people do go and check out a business reviews before they actually patron them. So you want to make sure you leave this information here. Well, guess what? That's still not okay. It's still not okay. That's not what, and this looks like Google reviews. That's not what Google reviews are for. It's for an actual experience with the business yourself. That's what it's for. Just so we're clear, this is from Google's Merchant Center. Okay? Google's customer reviews is a free service that allows you to collect valuable feedback from customers who have made a purchase on your site. Your customers can choose to take a survey to rate their experience with you. Just one click on your checkout page. Ratings from customer surveys applies to seller ratings, eligibility, and to product ratings eligibility. So notice that it also says reviews aren't verified by Google, which is unfortunate, but Google's not putting in that kind of work, so they are not verified. Amazon's purchases are supposed to be verified, but that's been questionable at times. So if you read on, then you will see that this is largely based on you posting your business on Google. And if you're not familiar with how it works, you have a listing that you are a business on Google. You can set up a merchant shop on Google, whether you actually sell from there or not. But you have the option, you have several options that they provide. It updates and changes pretty much every year. You can put a website to it. They used to have a Google website that they offer. They don't anymore. But you can link it to, different options to where you can provide customer service, selling information on your hours and, where they can locate you, and letting people know that you're an actual business. And it's kind of like the white pages of the internet. And people can go and easily find your ratings and your reviews. But an unfortunate side of this is that these reviews are not verified. However, again, if you go and check with Google, this is literally all about being an actual customer. It's about being an actual customer. There is nothing in relation to the Google reviews or leaving a review that says you are to leave a review if you haven't actually been a customer. Nothing. This is about you actually being a customer. In fact, they will tell you that you can leave. They will you have to have an opt-in or opt-out section on your page. Okay? You see that here? And they will follow up with the customer if they've checked out on your website. They will send them a survey and ask them to fill out a survey, and that helps get your ratings up. That helps get your reviews up, and that helps Google push you up. And then you can also go here and click on where it says about Google customer reviews, Google customer review basics, Google customer review guidelines, Google customer review website badge, and all of these things. And I'm just providing this information because some of you guys may not know. Maybe you think this is just like Facebook or MySpace or Instagram, and it's just for you to post your public opinion. But it's not. It's about business. It's about professionalism. It is about actually having been a customer of this person or this business, and your direct customer experience. Not necessarily that you were going to be a customer, or I would have been a customer, but Keith Lee went there and blah, blah, blah happened. No. Okay? And if you're unsure, you can go to Google and you can read this information. All right? I'm just really tired of seeing ignorant stuff like this as a business person and just as a grown ass person in general. The whole situation is sad enough within itself. It really, really is. This guy's story, there's actually another video I'm going to do going deeper into this, but it's just great. I mean, for one time, can't say it's the only time, but it's a rarity. Social media bigging up somebody who actually deserves it, in my opinion. And he's going around and he's doing something great. And unfortunately, there's a lot of bad apples out here. I mean, clearly, look at this lady. Look at her. Just look at her. Watch it. Look at her move. Look at her move. Her and her son. It's just wow. And that's just sad. That's sad. But y'all can't say nothing when you doing all this. And then look at Neek. Come on. What you doing? It's okay if you want to laugh at it because you think the commentary of the reviews is funny, but you gotta hold the responsibility of backing that up with, but y'all are not supposed to leave reviews either way it go. Even if it was actually her business, if you haven't actually been a customer. I'm not hearing you say that at all.
Establishment is a shady individual getting people the money that's owed to them. Shiesty lady, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. And then somebody said, I got food poisoning from this truck. Why would y'all get on here and lie like that? Why would y'all get on?
I'm gonna be honest with you, because I would go also to Google and I would contact, somebody of legal, actually a legal professional to really consider what could I possibly be on putting myself into. Sitting up here thinking this is funny, 18 likes on top of that, and then you got a big platform like this laughing. Oh, she ain't saying nothing. So who am I? Especially if they really don't know. Okay, let's just assume that some of these people really don't know, because they let's say they live like that. That's just how they move. Just like the food truck lady. I mean, she probably really get down like that. I mean, why else would she do all this? I can't think of no other reason. That lady crawl on her belly. Food poisoning? Just 1 star. No explanation, just 1 star. Listen, what if you ruin this business? Seasoned street food truck. Just catching strays left and right. They don't got nothing to do with this. Catching strays. All right, so y'all ruining this business. All right. Kiera Sales, if that's your real name. You posting under a Google account though. I mean, I don't care if you just made that email yesterday. You gonna be found. You do know that, right? All of you are gonna be found and you're gonna be equally held accountable for your damages. I mean, you can and should go take them down. I mean, no harm, no foul. Just don't do it again. Like, it's not okay. I think some of y'all knew better. But I also need to hold platforms like Nick at Night responsible, because you're supposed to let people know that they are not supposed to do this. If you don't, you in the same boat as Sweetly Seasoned and her son. You in the same boat. How are you not? This is crazy. All these reviews. So I don't even know what the reviews was for this business before they got attacked. It's crazy because when I did the video yesterday and I went looking for Sweetly Seasoned, there were several businesses that popped up that were very similar. And a lot of times when you go searching on these engines, you look for something and they'll give you what they want to give you. And there's different things that factor into that. And that includes stuff like this. And sometimes you got to kind of go out your way to find what it is you're looking for. But that calls paying attention. Okay? That calls paying attention. Not just taking what they're giving you. Not just saying, oh, we gonna mess her up real quick. And you're not even really paying attention. You're just clicking on whatever that they're giving you. Like, come on. This doesn't even make it. This is sloppy at best. This is ridiculous.
Here. They said I got food poisoning from this truck two times. I wouldn't recommend it here.
I don't even know why. See, this is the crazy part though. I don't even know why you're laughing. I don't see what's funny. It's a 1 star and I got food poisoning from this truck 2 times. That's a serious accusation. That's like saying somebody violated you 2 times. It's that serious. This is a business that pays people bills and take care of their family. Who knows? Can take care of just generations. Like we don't even know. However, even if it just feeds them, puts a roof over their head, this is their business, and you laughing. And somebody is saying they got food poisoning twice. With no proof, no backup, no nothing. Instead of telling Miss Kira Sales how much of trouble she could be in for making such claims that could be so damaging to an actual business. 19 hours ago, twice. So you got food poisoning the first time and you went back so you can get it again. And this is how you handled it. You didn't try to say, I think something wrong with your food or nothing. You just How would you think this is funny? So if somebody posted a false accusation about you, would you think that's funny? Somehow I don't think you would. I don't think
somebody
you would.
said, greedy lady. Oh my God.
I don't see the comedy.
Okay. So
it's like I'm watching Kevin Hart and I'm like, I don't see what's funny. Like, you're not funny to me. A Country Wayne, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, really? Okay, maybe for somebody who's 3.
they started going to town, okay? So they started tearing this business up in the comments. So when people got wind, they had to offset.
I'm sorry, can you please read more examples? Or do I need to go see for myself? Because all I'm seeing you scroll by is a bunch of 1 stars. Because you're so... Sometimes, and I be holding back. Like, I might do a video and then I just be like, nah. I'm not going to post that. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't want beef with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with a situation like this. And I'm just like, no. But it's just too many times. It's too many times. You scrolling by a bunch of 1 stars. But you act like you at a fucking Richard Pryor concert. I'm sorry. What am I missing? Let's see. Y'all, the next comment after all those 1 stars. Y'all, this is not Sweetly Seasoned. This is someone else. Do not leave. Okay, I'm sorry. Was that one funny? Guys, this is not Sweetly Seasoned. Well, was that one funny? Because you hysterical over there. Well, shit. Let me see.
The bad comments by giving them positive comments so that it could balance out their rating. Because
it's the fact that this shit is so funny. How is this so hilarious? This is not even the food truck lady that's involved in the situation. This is an innocent business catching a stray. And you over there dying laughing while you talking about it. And you ain't even ran across 1 funny comment yet. Bitch, read a funny comment. Just 1. So I can laugh with you. Troy, this your girl? This your girl?
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
That is a mess. Let me go back to the sun to Somebody in the comments said my invisible ribs got me sick. Y'all are so funny. So, anyways, so since everybody is trying to find,
So somebody in your comment section, okay, they kind of just sarcasm. Yeah, I get it. But we still don't want to encourage that, though. Because we haven't even at least put out a disclaimer. There's not even been one disclaimer, not one. That y'all, we really don't want to go around saying that a business that we haven't even touched their food is making us sick. Like, what the fuck? But I want to see. I want to go to Google reviews myself, but I want y'all to see for yourself that there's no disclaimer here at all. She's still cackling on, and we ain't seen nothing funny yet. So we know people got the attention span of a damn 6-month-old nowadays. You think they waiting around after all this for the disclaimer at the end of the video? I don't think so. I mean, it should have been there in the beginning, in the middle, somewhere. It's not there. It's just because it doesn't exist. All they see, all they hear is, ha ha ha, this shit was funny. And it wasn't even funny. But y'all say Will Ferrell isn't funny. Y'all ain't seen Old School? It's funnier than this shit.
they resulted into coming to this business, but she closed down her IG.
Hey, so we don't have no disclaimer. We clear on that? Okay. So tasty. Let's go to Google. Sweetly seasoned. All right. Keith Lee, sweetly seasoned, backlash, ba 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 ba. Sweet Cilias. You know what? Before we go where it looks like I'm about to go to this article here, let's go to reviews. Oh, they changed the Google page. Hold on. Okay, so this is what it looks like. The Mistaken Business Season Street Food in Dallas. Yep. Dallas Catering Company harassed after being mistaken. All right, we're going to go to that article in a second, but let's see if this review section has been cleaned up any. All right. 7 months ago. Okay, let's go to newest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at this. Wrong people, not from Keith Lee video. And that got 65 likes. 90 likes. This is the wrong company, people. Do not give this person a bad review. Read the name of the company to this person who owns this company. Hopefully all of this madness will stop soon. You know, and shout out to the people who are coming here doing this. Some of these people probably have never even been here before. And yes, they're not supposed to leave a review, but they're not leaving a review. They're not giving a review of the company. They're just telling y'all. Don't associate them with something they're not involved in. That's a whole different story. They're in violation of nothing. Look at this. This is not the lady who's greedy. Her name is Sweetly Seasoned. This one is Seasoned Street Food. Please read before you ruin someone else's business. Let this also be a lesson to people who do read reviews. When you read reviews, make sure you understand under what circumstances the reviews may have been posted. I don't care if it's Yelp or what have you. Make sure you understand the guidelines of that platform. Who may they have been posted by? Under what circumstances? Are they verified? Etc. Is it malicious intent? I mean, as you can see, Google, it could be anything. This is not the lady that owns the money. Well, owns the money. She owned the money. Just a bunch of stars to everyone coming here because of the defrauding of the barber and Keith Lee's generosity. I am fairly certain this is not the correct business. I mean, and did make it so bad, y'all. When you come to this business, you can see the food is different than what Keith Lee got. They got pictures. You see pictures? Y'all like pictures? They got pictures. Look at this food. This don't look like a food truck at all. It look like a restaurant. Oh, it is brick and mortar. And they cater. So nobody looked at the pictures and nobody read. So their ratings and reviews are at a 3.6. Okay. Looks like it's saying they have about 47 reviews. It's really no way to tell what they had beforehand. They have a lot of nice pictures up here. These are very nice. And you can tell that this is not that lady's food. You can tell. So when you go to overview and you look at the pictures, you can see the street view. It shows you the picture of the place. You can see menu, prices. Didn't Keith Lee suggest that the woman get some menus and prices up? You can see all of these things. Very different from what he ordered. You can see prices for drinks and all that. Okay. Let's see, directory. You click on directory. Nothing's popping up for me. Photos. Look at the photos. Look at that. Just because, because we write nasty stuff, you at least want to make sure that it's that business, right? I mean, that's the least you can do. That's the least you can do. So you scrolling the photos. This don't really look like her food. I mean, this mac look like it might have some raisins in it. Yeah, all this stuff look like it got raisins in it. Okay, now here we go. Does this look like the food truck lady? No, it don't. That don't look like the food truck lady either. Not her logo, not her, that ain't her food truck. Let's see, by owner. Oh, look at that. That's not her. That's not her. Let me make sure y'all still with me. Then you can click on about. This is not even deep research. Look at the logo. This is not them. Y'all see how easy that was? You can click on view all and see more pictures. It's not that hard, y'all. This is too easy. You scroll on IG and shit all day like this. You see how I'm scrolling? This is the same thing as being on Facebook. I promise. Twitter, all that. It's the same. It's so easy to discover. Look at this. 6 months ago. Look at that. Seasoned street food. Look at their logo. From somebody who was there. They took pictures. Look. Apple fennel coleslaw. Do you think that Keith Lee got apple fennel coleslaw from that food truck lady? What the fuck is apple fennel coleslaw? Just think about apple fennel coleslaw for a second. I want to throw up. Just thinking about that. Fennel is really hard for me to digest. In coleslaw? And then you had to put some apple in there? Apple fennel coleslaw. They got a picture of that? Apple fennel coleslaw. What are they trying to get rid of? COVID? What are those? Those are the ribs? Hey, they put the sauce on the side. I mean, What else did they get? Which had a very nice spicy flavor. As a pro slaw family, we are obsessed. Of course, we had to get the red, white, and blue potato salad. What? Everybody, come on, y'all. The macaroni has truffle oil. Y'all know good and hell. Look at this. Y'all know good and hell well this one lady. Y'all know good and hell well this is not the lady. Oh my God. This was too easy. We got the sliders, the macaroni and cheese and fries, the brisket slider, macaroni and cheese. So this is a ghost kitchen. So there are multiple places to order from. I wish I had a little more knowledge of what to expect when picking up my order. The building has another name, so I wasn't sure it was the right place. They should include a list out front to show the various food options and prices. Anyways, took a little longer than expected, but that's fine. Oh boy, this person is not happy. What is not fine is that the turkey sandwich that I ordered was not rotisserie turkey. It was cold cuts. Perhaps the turkey chunks they're slicing off of is called rotisserie turkey, but it's definitely not. I don't like when that happens, especially when I live an hour away. You drove an hour for this? It's definitely misleading. I also had the mac and cheese, and it was basic, not baked at all. Probably won't be going back. Food 2.5, service 2.5, atmosphere 2.5. And then the owner responded. Okay, and they gave them a contact. So this is an example of someone who was not pleased, to say the least, with their service. And they had a takeout. This was 7 months ago. And it looks like their Google rating is that they've left 2 reviews. And I do quite a lot of reviews, y'all. And I'm not just talking about Google. So I do know a little something about giving reviews. Okay. All right. So they had dinner. It was $20 to $30. And the owner gave a lengthy response. They apologized. They said, we value your patronage and input. We're sorry to hear you don't plan on returning. Provide us with further details about your order so we can address the issue. And they gave them an email. So, hopefully they'll be satisfactory with each other. Don't walk, run. Some of the best food around, okay? So most of these interactions are having owners' responses. Okay, so we can see that. And we see most of these people that have pictures on here. We didn't see none of these people out at the cookout that over there where Keith Lee was. Okay, do we understand each other? Okay, so y'all had the wrong place and you didn't care. Now, it looks to be that most of these comments that were there that were negative were deleted. I was wrong. Here we go. They're still there. They just, I guess, didn't load yet. Okay. So it looks like after 7 months ago being the last one, this one says, guys, this is not sweetly seasoned. Don't review bomb this place. I'm sure they're great. Y'all, this is not sweetly seasoned. And this one says, 1 star, very trash with 36 likes. I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I'm looking to go visit a place and all you give it is a 1 star, and you just say something like very trash, or especially if you don't say anything at all and you just give it a 1 star, bro, you really ain't did nothing, in my opinion. If you don't even have enough balls to tell me what your experience was, I'm not even going to take you seriously like you was a real customer anyway. So that's not going to fly. You posting like a troll. And I don't know why they're still left up here. Maybe because this is over the weekend. But you see all these one stars, greedy lady run this business down. 45 likes. So 45 idiots came and liked this. I got food poisoning from this food truck 2 times. I wouldn't recommend it here. And 25 idiots thought this was a good post. The owner of this establishment is a shady individual. Give them people the money that's owed to them, you shiesty lady. Well, do you think that you might? I mean, you don't even make sure you had the right business. I just there's other methods of massively putting in place a business on blast. 61 people liked this comment. Y'all, I just want to be clear again, okay? Leaving bad reviews for a company that you did not personally patron is not the proper way. Look at this one. The owner is a greedy individual who doesn't pay the people who help her. The ribs were dry and they tried to cover it with sauce, thinking I wouldn't notice. Don't come here. 35 likes. So are you actually trying to say that you had the ribs and they thought that if they cover it with sauce you wouldn't notice that your ribs were dry? Because you might fall in the category of the person who said they got food poisoning. So you might be in court too. Miss Kaya Andrews, you've done 10 reviews. I'm not going to click on your profile, just like I'm not going to click on the other person's profile, because I kind of suspect that this isn't a freshly made Google page. Although, let's be clear. I want to be clear. It doesn't matter if you made it the day you put the review. It doesn't matter if you've taken it down since. It doesn't matter if you've tried to scrub the internet, because you can't do that. If the business wants to sue you, they can. They can. And if you think they won't, I'm not saying these people in particular, I'm just saying if you think a business will not sue you for harming their business, you have another thing coming, because this is how they make their money. This is their reputation. This is their everything, their brand, their identity. So I think it is more than important to let y'all know when a person is putting their whatever they're putting into having a business, a brand, an identity, and they're going into it every single day, and they've leveraged whatever they have, the house, the college fund, retirement fund, whatever, into their business. Blood, sweat, tears. It came from the great grandma who's no longer here. I don't know. And the people that work there, they gotta pay their bills. That sacrifice and do overtime and don't get enough tips. Whatever, who you hurting all these people with this BS you're doing. So you gotta follow the rules the same way that you feel like that whoever else is not following the rules. You feel like what's her name? Sweetly Seasoned isn't following the rules. Well, you're not following the rules either. So you're causing. Think of all the possible damages that you're causing over Sweetly Seasoned's damage. She didn't give $1,000 to the barber. She didn't give the $1,000 to the barber's sister. That's $2,000 flat. Over you potentially getting an entire business shut down that has no relevancy, no involvement. Okay. I think we're clear here. Hopefully. But I want to read the article so maybe we can get a little bit more information on some of the impact, because clearly for there to be an article about this, there had to be some impact. I know we just saw an article, it was immediately there. Okay, here we go. This is in Dallas News. So it says, street food has received a barrage of negative reviews and angry phone calls from people mistaking it for a business recently reviewed by the TikTok food critic. All right, so this is the business that you guys are leaving all these negative reviews under, and these 1 stars. Okay, this don't look nothing like. Okay, just so we're clear.
I am reaching out to you guys today because my son,
First off, she turned off her comments. Okay, she turned off her comments. Clearly, she's still in that truck. And clearly, homegirl ain't made no sales. And she probably made 2 sales before Keith Lee showed up. Ma'am. Just why? But let me continue before I mess around and start to feel sorry for us.
already called or texted, however, he got in touch with Sherelle and asked her if she can come pick up the money. From what I hear, she is refusing to get it. So now I am asking, and I'm asking mine.
First off, well, how is she refusing? How is she refusing? How is she saying that? To get the money? And secondly, she ain't got to refuse nothing. All y'all got to do is just send her and her brother the money, because I guess because she was the one vocal on social media. You're saying her, but what about her brother's money? Because wait, y'all. Hold on a second.
God is good. We down here. I know a lot of y'all was concerned about the Keith Lee situation with the money, so me and Sherelle talked about it. I told her I want to give her $1,000 and mend our friendship. I don't feel like it's worth $1,000. I truly don't. But I have no clue how she's going to handle the situation. Is she going to choose the clout or the money? If it's really about our money, she wants to save our friendship, because I did nothing to her. I don't deserve to lose a friend over trying to mediate a situation that happened over a misunderstanding. So if she doesn't want to delete the videos, take the money, mend our...
This is just, I wouldn't want a quote unquote friendship, and that was never a friendship from my point of view. Just these two people. Okay, first you got the mama saying, come get the money. There's too many electronic ways that you can send out money. Why would, and with all this negativity, she want to come to you to get, why should she, that doesn't even make any, why would you, I'm done. So now y'all big problem is you're unable to get her to come get the money?
Our friendship, then it is what it is. I can't, make her do that. But we got people we got to serve.
Swear. Show them. Because if they really there supporting you, they'd be proud for you to show us. And then you crusty lips. If she delete the video, delete what? That's up to her if she want to delete it. This is forever in the ethers, honey. Do you realize that? And literally everybody who reports on anything has reported on this. So that video has been passed around. It's everywhere. Her deleting her videos is not going to change anything. It's never going to change who you and your mammy is, boy.
We got food we got to get out here. So if she can come down and pick up the money, she can do so.
What's with this come down? Okay, see, now I'm starting to really think y'all trying to do something.
She wants to stay on the internet and ask for donations from you guys.
What?
She's free to do so.
What?
I can't control anybody else. I can just control me and what God has for me. So,
what?
That being said, y'all come down, get some fried ribs. We're waiting on you.
Man, ain't nobody getting shit from y'all. I eat a fingernail before I... Listen, y'all should have just sent that girl her money. Straight up. Trash. Just doing worse. Listen, tell your mama sell that damn truck. How about that?
Down? You be blessed and you have a lovely day.
You try.
All right?
Put something on them lips.
Keith Lee called me a liar. He said I lied. He did.
All comments are off on her page. So you can't take it? So first of all, you turn your comments off, but you want people to come get your food? Food. Not an item. Food. Now see, look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. So she was Cakes by Kimberly before. What happened there, sis?
From what I hear, she is refusing to get it. So now I am asking, and I'm asking my followers to please tag her.
That doesn't even make any sense. This is just so unnecessary. All you gotta do is send that woman and her brother their $1,000, which you should have done from the very beginning. If you misunderstood, which I know y'all can't be that slow, but if you misunderstood what Keith Lee said, which is, how can it be clear to so many other people out here in the universe and not clear to y'all? But if you misunderstood, then you should have listened when all these people was trying to tell you what he said. But when all these people was trying to tell you what he said, you was like, Keith Lee gotta come down Jesus and bring Jesus with him with an ID from God saying, yeah, this is my son and this is what I want you to do. Like, what the fuck? But now you see the repercussions that come from all this. You want to sit up here and talk about tag her so she can come and get the money in 2024? 2000. You really think that shit is gonna fly with us? Tag her so she can come and get the money. What money? Her and her brother's money? Are you trying to give up 1,000 or 2? Because you know you're supposed to be giving up 2. I mean, honestly, you should have just been sent that money. You had too many opportunities. It's over with. And then you still trying to get people to come get your food. I really hope you didn't prep nothing, cook nothing, or nothing. You should just be saying, come. Lady, humbleness is all you need to be having right now. I'm going to put you up on something. Okay? You need to just go to that woman page, find her information if she hadn't already provided it, and Cash App her or Zelle her, however her, whatever, that for the money, the 2,000. Okay, really, you need to get a whole 4 to him at this point, and let Jesus worry about how you gonna do. Because you don't need none. You need to absolve yourself of any of that money. And you need to come on here and you need to apologize. I'm telling you, this is the only possible way of you salvaging your business. Your brand, your reputation is ruined. Completely ruined. Humbly apologize. And it's still too late. I'm going to be honest with you, but this is the only thing you can try. Get your son off because he can't help you. There's nothing he can say and do to help. He is so wrong, it ain't even funny. And he is fake. And so are you. But, I don't know. Maybe because my deceased mother's birthday was yesterday, I got there's a little bit of sympathy somewhere trying to come out for your ass. Give away food until your damn truck is empty. And then you can just pray and fast from there. Okay? do all this because it's just for. I just kept saying, why are people saying she was supposed to be giving away food? You said you gave away food. Oh, girl said you gave away like 3 plates. Nobody else came on social media saying you gave away food. I didn't hear Keith Lee say you was supposed to give away no food. He said haircuts. Lady, quit trying to get people to come buy food. You should be worried about salvaging your business, in which I think you are, but not in this way. Not in this way. Not in this way. You're not doing it right. You don't understand that? You still listening to yourself. You still going by what you think you should be doing. You and your son, he need to put his phone down. He wasn't there helping your ass that day. The woman that you been disrespecting this whole time, that's who was there helping you. Yeah, your son did a video. Okay, that was cool. That was cute. But this woman had on a shirt with your name on it. She helped advocate for Keith Lee to be there. Her and her brother came out. She probably did more than I don't know about. This woman came in there. She got behind in your truck with you, and she helped you cook and serve. And you got the nerve to come on here and say she doesn't belong there. They didn't belong there. She didn't belong. Well, how you gonna sit up there and say that a person who literally got in your truck and helped you cook and serve does not belong there? How can you say that out your mouth? How? The same mouth you got open right now to sit up there and now turn around and say she got to come to you to get the money. And that's probably what she's refusing. You want this woman to come to you. It's as if you're upset because you're put in this position. And you want her to, I guess, humble herself to go out her way to come to you to get the money, when there is a ways, just several ways for you to instantly send her the money. Did you spend the money? Did you spend the money? You might need to get a job. You might need to shut this down. I don't know. But you need to give away food. You need to apologize. And you need to send that woman and her brother the money. That's all. That's it. I'm trying to tell you.
Tell her Sweetly Season is asking her to please come pick up
That don't make no
their
sense.
money.
That don't make no
Okay?
sense.
I am here on
That don't make no sense.
Lane and Ardelia Road. Please. And also, if you guys want to come out and support...
What y'all think she doing? I'm just what do y'all think she doing? Do y'all think that she is trying to pull like customers to herself by getting the girl to come there? Because somebody gonna be posting it, right? Somebody gonna post a picture, a video. Oh, she came to get the money. And so is that what she doing? Is she trying to make this public so that someone will somehow draw her a customer? Why on earth would this woman sit up here and think that she needs to have this girl come to her to get her money? Because when she came to her so that she could help advocate for Keith Lee to come and help boost her business, after doing all of that, this woman says she wasn't even supposed to be there. She ain't belong there.
Please, I am here. I'm not going anywhere. All right. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I am reaching out to you guys today.
She turned off her comments on all her posts. She turned off her comments. You don't see no posts on her page except for I don't want to hit on music. I'm trying to figure out what day was this posted. Okay, this was in November. So she only got a few posts on this page. Now, from what I understand, she was mostly active on Instagram, and she been took that down. But it's crazy because she wasn't active on TikTok. If you go to the other girl page, she crazy active over there. I think she's like in partnership with TikTok or whatever. But when this Keith Lee came, now she got some views though. Her first post, it looked like it got 222K. But from what I heard, TikTok would give you the views. You just don't make no money unless you hustling they shit, which is crazy. I'm scared there's gonna be some music. That's all I want to. I think this is after. Yep. Keith Lee came. So she posted her beginning, whatever this is. I don't care. So here, this is definitely after Keith Lee came. So here we are again. Okay. Look, this says participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt. So this is after she made the mistake of not giving the girl her money. Now, some of the stuff she took down, I already downloaded it. And some of it is in my other video. But this is after she came out there the next day, thought she was going to have a whole bunch of customers. The Keith Lee effect. She thought she was going to have the Keith Lee effect. And she went out there and set up her stuff, which she know it costs her money. It is important for her to make money. Why would you do that to yourself, sis? Over $2,000 that don't belong to you. You gained $2,000. Plus you got customers that you did not have. Plus you gained, I can't even describe what you gained from the Keith Lee, because that's not something you can explain. It's just something that's just going to continue to grow according to what? You. And this is a prime example of, take the Atlanta situation. When Keith Lee came to Atlanta, he didn't have good experiences. Atlanta restaurants suck. Those of us here know that. He did a few that weren't very favorable for the restaurants, but they were honest. One was Old Lady Gang, been there. Milk and Honey was another, been there. The differences were in how they responded. Y'all saw how Candy responded. And you saw how Milk and Honey responded. Now, in my opinion, both of them need to still change. But it's still going to affect how people respond to them based upon how they responded. This woman had this is the part I don't understand. She had too many chances to clean this up. Even when you claim, oh, my son, blah, 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 so I'm going to give it to him and he see fit and all this other kind of shit. Girl, what was telling you, what was in your head telling you all this shit? You just coming up with stories? Like, when you hear all these people telling you wrong, girl, I would have just gave them the money. It's $2,000, man. Look at all you about to make from the exposure from Keith Lee. Why not keep people happy? Why you gonna make people mad at you? The customers is the ones that make or break you. If they don't like you, they not messing with you. They not messing with you. Are you slow? Are you slow? And it's really hard to get people to not like you. If you not notice, people like Krishan Rock. They like Rick Ross' baby mama. They like Tokyo Tony. I could do this all day. You had so many chances. So many chances. That story was so touching. It's really sad to see it turn out this way. When you see how it all went down when Keith Lee came there and they prayed with you and everything, and then to see how you acted afterwards and see how fake your ass is. And I can't even be mad at your son, because he just really a product of you. He really truly is just a product of you. He don't know no better. He just you. Like, you really fucked up. You had so many chances to fix this shit, and you still acting crazy talking about she refusing to come get the money. She refusing to come get the money. Why she got to get up and come out her way and spend her money and her time and her gas to come and get some money in 2024? You do know we in 2024, right? You do know that, right? Did you know we was in 2024 when you was talking to Keith Lee? Because do you know what that mean? That means that it was being recorded. That means that all of us saw and heard everything that he said to you, dumbass. So when you come on here with your own version of what you supposed to do with that money, we heard all of it. You had too many chances to fix this shit. This is so fucking crazy. So she took down, look, after this situation, she said, keep up with my hours. What? And location at Instagram. Did she have a website? He already critiqued her website. So, I mean, it costs nothing to fix a website. Usually your son, he don't know how to do that. So then she come on here with this post. She had another post. Follow my Instagram for response. So you're trying to blow your Instagram up off the drama, but you're not doing right. This is drama based. This is a drama based response. Follow my Instagram for a response. You don't need a response. You should have just sent them people their money. You didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do that. And look at how this affected another business at the same time. Fucking crazy. What to say? This is Amy Evola and her husband Jonathan opened their catering business, Season Street Food, in West Dallas. I'm just tripping off the name of this business. In 2023, dang, they just opened. The business has recently faced a barrage of online hate after being mistaken for a food truck review by TikTok food critic Keith Lee. All right, so the first time Jonathan and Evola ever heard the name Keith Lee was when his phone rang at 6 a.m. on a Friday. Now, the stranger on the other line yelled at him, saying he pocketed the money given by Keith Lee that was meant for employees. Dang, they calling the people too. Evola told the person he had no idea what they were talking about. Don't play dumb with me. You know what I'm talking about, the person said before hanging up. He cute though. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, it had to be a prank. Evola thought about a weird. I had to pause for a second, like, Just saying. Alright, but then he received another phone call and another one, and DJ Khaled. Alright, so his wife, Amy Evola, connected the dots, and she followed Lee on TikTok, and she knew he was currently in Dallas reviewing restaurants. So she realized that the Evola's catering business, Season Street Food, must be getting confused for Sweetly Seasoned, a food truck Lee recently reviewed and was under fire for allegedly misappropriating a $4,000 tip from Lee. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's click on it and see what happens. Oh, it's another article. They get on my nerves when they do stuff like this. They supposed to get, but whatever. All right. So Lee, who looks for small food businesses, we already know what he does. All right. Wednesday, shortly afterwards, spread that the food truck's owner kept in entirety. Listen, everybody and their mama interprets this situation as you done a thing that was inappropriate, ma'am. You and your son can't be the only ones right. You don't understand that part? All right, so listen to this now. Okay, Wednesday, shortly after, word spread that the food truck's owner kept the entirety of a $4,000 tip that Lee left for her and the other workers he met during his visit. The Instagram and Google pages for Sweetly Seasoned, which were inundated with angry comments, have since been taken down. Oh, she took down her Google pages. Okay. Since Friday morning, Jonathan, whose cell phone number is attached to his business, Seasoned Street Food, has received more than 60 phone calls from irate strangers demanding he pay the workers Lee intended his tip to go to. Seasoned Street Food's Google page has also been flooded with 1-star reviews, some of which mention the Keith Lee tipping saga and others that makes claims of food poisoning. Some 1-star reviews said nothing at all, just 1 star. We live and die by our reviews. And a 1-star review is really damaging, Jonathan said. Someone who might want us to cater their wedding, if they see a negative reviews for us, they won't consider hiring us. I know I wouldn't. Now, unfortunately, y'all, a lot of people would just be like, that's too many 1 stars. Like, they don't got time to do thorough review investigation, or I don't know. I can't believe y'all. I can't believe none of this shit. So the Evolas, who own several small businesses in the Dallas area, said that they've worked hard to grow the catering business they've opened in West Dallas a year ago. But the misplaced harassment they've received in a span of just 10 hours could be enough to shutter the ghost kitchen concept, which relies heavily on online exposure. They've tried to contact Lee to ask him to tell his followers that they've got their anger pointed in the wrong direction, but so far they haven't had any luck. Lee also could not immediately be reached for comment by the Dallas Morning News. The Evolas have also contacted Google to ask the company to take down the false reviews, but it's a process that can take a while. Now, Google does not verify reviews as they've stated. Again, you guys can go to their page to see how all that is done. But again, if you look at all these possibilities that can happen, because I've seen this happen so many times, you know, that's another reason why it's important that influencers use their influences properly. And make sure that you guys know that because this is a popular go-to for people on social media when you're mad at somebody, to go and start leaving all these fake reviews online. And it's not cool. It's not cool. Look, y'all done targeted a business that don't have anything to do with it. And there's no justification for it whatsoever. None. Not even slavery. I mean, it's not. You still wrong. Like, you wrong for what you're doing. You're just wrong. You're wrong for what you're doing. Like, you're real wrong. That's not the proper process. You can't even think for a second that you're any different than this woman and her son. You can't even think that. And I think that it's even wrong of Nick, you know, not to, because I watch her videos. I watch a lot of her videos. Been watching her for a long time. I don't watch her, you know, like a lot. But I'm just saying, this part of it, I don't like. I don't like things like this. I think it's highly irresponsible and immature. I don't think it's very good to sit up here and laugh at something hysterically that's not funny at all in the least. Like, what, that's very suspect to me. To sit up here and laugh at the reviews that aren't even funny, but not tell your audience that they should not be doing this and inform them of the damages that they're causing. And the fact that this is not what Google reviews are for. Some of these people probably don't even know this. And we know that. Just like, say for example, Keith Lee, when he's telling the woman to divide the money as she chooses, in hindsight, that's probably a statement that can be either reworded or left out, because clearly some people will interpret it differently on purpose, or just because that's where their brain level is. Like, he was clear in what he said, but then it's like they took that little part and made it into something totally different. That little part was enough to make them say that they get to be the one to choose who gets what parts of the money. And that's not what the guy was saying. And it's clear to so many other people, but except for them. They interpreted it as, well, he should get maybe $20, or maybe she should get $5, or no, that's not what that meant. He meant the way that you give the money. And with that being said, if the woman got to come pick up the money, he did give her the option to choose how to give her the money. So she want to give it to her in a check that can be cashed next week, post dated, and still bounce. That's her option, because that's what he meant. Cash, check, Zelle, Venmo, Cash Out, bank deposit. Like, that's what he meant. The amount was clear. That's not to be changed by them. So she's saying, come pick it up. That's the option that was given to her. That is the option that was given to her. But I think that even with all that might be on this guy's plate, he knows that these people are trying to contact him. And I think he has a team that takes care of all that. And I think that he kind of covered all of the bases, unless I'm reading too much into it. But it sounds like he covered all the bases, which is another thing that infuriates me about Nick at Night's video. Because you went immediately after this guy stated that he is not in favor of trying to get someone's business shut down, and read reviews, fake reviews posted yet on the wrong page and left. It's just not cool. I mean, his statement can't be any more clear. There's really nothing else that he needs to say on the matter. I mean, I would like to be clear on that. He has stated everything that needs to be said. Y'all act like sometimes it just be too much. It does. It just be too much. Like, even with the lady, if Petty was a person, geez, it's her and her son. Yes, you have that option to decide how to distribute the money. But at this point, again, just send the woman and the man the money. Send it to them. Okay. And yeah, we get that the reviews are being posted under the wrong business. But it's not necessarily Keith's responsibility to take time out to address this. Okay. It's enough commentators that are addressing it. And that's the effect of all of this stuff. It's an effect of it. And it's some of us that are making it clear that that's not cool and that's not the proper way to review. And there's some that thinks it's funny. That's how that goes as well. Keith has made his stance very clear. We're not in the business of trying to ruin any business, whether it's because of what they actually did, which is sweetly seasoned, or it be somebody catching a stray. I think y'all trying to get the guy to get too much into the side mess. And you should probably forget it. And I'm not just talking about like the business. I'm talking about the news team and all of that. She said, we are now thinking of shutting down our business and changing the name because of this. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Honestly, I wouldn't do that. It's not that serious because I understand they probably can't remove the reviews, but I think they can get Google to eventually remove them once they prove that they're not real. And they can have, I know it's a hassle, but I think it's a worthy hassle given this particular situation. I would not under this circumstance because this can turn out to be in your favor. I would look into having the people who left the reviews getting some kind of reprimandation, even if it's minor. I'm not talking about, we're going to take them to court, big money. No, I'm talking about Google, deal with them and at the base level. Whether it's be, there's some intermediate levels of recommendations that they can give them that will affect them in ways that they're not going to like, without me being specific, because I know some things. So you can have conversations with Google about that. Now, as far as your business, you're getting press from this. You're getting notification from this. I've been over in my video your menu and your history, and it shows that your customers, your true customers, like your stuff. That's a good thing. So people are going to see that. There's people who are going to see your business that did not even know you existed. They're going to want to go over and try it. That's what happens when Keith Lee reviews places. We've seen it happen. People say, I'm from here. I didn't even know this place was here. Okay. So you're still getting the Keith Lee effect, if you want to be honest. These are people with negativity. It's not because of something you did. That's gonna go away. But you happen to get the Keith Lee effect by catching a stray that you can turn into a positive. I don't think you should see it this way. He said, it would be a huge loss. It's not about the money. It's about the time. We spent so much time on branding and developing a clientele base. None of this is Lee's fault, Amy said. She just wishes people would do their due diligence before firing off negative reviews and vitriol. And that is a good point, guys, because this would not be the case for many others. This is a unique situation as far as my perception on this. And of course, I'm going to tag these people in my video and everything. But this is a unique situation for them. In most of the cases, you guys would be tagging a business that don't have anything to do with this situation, and they definitely would be devastated by it, and it will probably cause a total loss. Okay? So you should definitely try and think about what you're doing. You have every right to choose, I'm going to do this because they did that. And I don't care who I hit. That's cool. But, you got to think about it like this. If cousin Ray Ray robbed, somebody, grandma or whatever, and then the nephew come and shoot up in the house and your 8-year-old sister get killed. Like, how does that balance out. Like it does it or doesn't it? Like it doesn't. But it's choices everybody made. I'm just saying. It's choices everybody made. So you got the right of choice. All of ya.